Alright guys, JamesH here, welcome to episode 1 of the new series on my channel, which is in fact going to be called FIFA 15 Career Mode Guide, where I'll basically give you some tips and tricks on this year's career mode feature. In this episode, I'll be showcasing to you the top 10 best underrated potential players, so let's get into it. In at number 10, we do in fact have Gonzalo Guedes. Apologies for the pronunciation guys, because some of these players do have very interesting names, but the first guy is in fact this guy from Portugal. He is a left midfielder and plays for Benfica in Liga Portuguesa. He is 18 years of age, 5'10", is high attacking, low defensive, so he's just going to be right up at the top of the pitch. Unfortunately, he only has 3 set skills, but his standout stats are definitely his 78 pace and 71 dribbling with 61 shooting. I think this guy definitely has decent potential. He has 16 growth. He starts off at a 64 and gets to an 80, but like FIFA and previous FIFAs, it just shows you can actually outlive that actual potential. Possibly, you could get this guy at possibly around an 83 or an 84. It just depends on how much you do in fact play him and how many years you do in fact do in that certain career mode say. But this guy definitely looks decent, possibly the next Cristiano Ronaldo. Getting into number 9 is in fact Adam Armstrong from Newcastle. He is a centre forward, 72 pace and 62 dribbling with 62 shooting. Starts off at a 62 centre forward, and he does have 19 plus growth, giving him an 81 potential, which is very good. Very decent for a Premier League striker. He's 17 years of age, 5'7", so he isn't the tallest guy in the world. High attacking, medium defensive, and unfortunately only has 2 set skills, but definitely it shows a bit of promise. I think this guy will probably be one of those fox in the boxes, very good finisher of the ball. Possibly hasn't got the greatest of pace, but anywhere in and around that box, he will find out the back of the net every now and then. The next photo of is a new guy from the Turkish league, and it is in fact Enes Ünal. He has 82 potential, so it's a plus 13 growth on his 69 normal cards, 74 pace and 72 dribbling. His standout stats with 68 shooting, which is very good for a 17-year-old. He is 6 foot, so possibly could give you a bit of aerial presence in that box. And what does excite me about this guy is he has actually 4 set skills and medium attacking, medium defensive, so he's just going to sit in that striker position, just sitting there waiting for the balls to come to him in. Like he is 6 foot, so he'll definitely give you a decent aerial threat at corners, etc. The next photo of is Richie Bellozo from Ajax. He's a CDM, 74 pace and 72 physical. His main stats, he starts off as 64 and does in fact get a potential of 82. He's 18 years old, 6 foot again, and he does in fact have 2 SAS skills, which is decent I suppose. The only thing about this guy, I'd love him to have high defensive and low attacking, because he just sit in front of those 2 centre backs, holding the fort together, dictating the play. Looks like quite a strong lad on the ball, very confident and cultured. Watch for YouTube clips of him, and definitely looks like a very good player for your career modes. The next video of is in fact an Arsenal man. This guy's been talked about for the last few years now. Gejim Zelalem, sorry for pronunciations guys. Looks like a very decent player, very confident in the ball, because I've actually watched the Arsenal YouTube channel, and he looks quite decent, to be honest. He's got 82 potential from 62, so that is a plus 20 growth, 3 set skills, medium attacking, medium defensive, and he is 17 with 5'10" as his stature, and definitely looks like a very good player for your career modes. The next photo of is a championship player, and it is in fact Fulham, Patrick Roberts. Watch this guy a few times on the Football League show. A very good player, and at his age of 17, he's so confident and cultured on the ball. Got a cracking left foot on him. He does start off at 67 rated, but his potential is 83, which is a 16 plus growth. 3 set skills, which I'd love him more. 4 set skills, and medium attacking, medium defensive. A very decent player there, and definitely worthy of picking up on your career modes. The next photo of is another guy from the Portuguese league. It is in fact Ruben Neves for FC Porto. 71 dribbling and 71 physical, his main stats, so he's probably going to be a brick shit house in the middle of the pack. No one will be able to get him off the ball. Looks like quite a very strong and decent stamina paced player. He's 69 rated at the start, and he does in fact get to an 83 potential, so that is a 14 plus growth. Medium attacking, medium defensive, 3 set skills. He is 17 and he is in fact 5'10", so a very decent central midfielder for your teams. The next photo of is Brie Donald Mbula. He does in fact play in the Swiss League for FC Basel. 81 pace, 74 dribbling and 76 shooting. This guy reminds me a lot of like a Drogba figure in the early days. He's got decent pace, but very good strength and definitely a great aerial threat. He is 6 foot, 17 years of age, high attacking, medium defensive, so he's always going to be in that attacking region. And 3 set skills, looks like a very good player. 68 finishing and 71 dribbling combined will definitely be tasty for career mode. The next photo of is Bilal Ul Cheek. He does in fact play in the Eredivisie for FC Twente, and guys, that's another tip. If you are looking for young players, definitely go in the Eredivisie because they have very good young, good potential players. And this guy is definitely one of them. 6'6", he does start off with 76 pace and 72 dribbling. And he does in fact have 84 potential, giving him a plus 18 growth. 4-star skills, medium attacking, medium defensive. He is 70. He's only 5'5", which if you're going to pick him up in the Premier League, possibly he's not going to be strong enough. But I think you can work on that with him when you actually pick him up, and definitely will be a great player for your team. And coming in at number 1, we do in fact have the guy from RSC Anderlecht in the Belgian Pro League. It is in fact Yuri. I'm not even going to try pronounce his second name, but this guy, guys, all my days, 71 pace, 75 dribbling, 63 shooting, and 74 passing, his main stats. He does start off at a 73 rated player, and his potential is 88, so that is a plus 15 growth. And look at the stats, they're all bright orange, which just shows how much of a great player this guy is going to be in your career modes. If you can pick him up in that first season, I'm not too sure on the price of these players also, because obviously the full game hasn't actually came out yet, but I think possibly he'll go for around 5 to 10 million, because obviously Anderlecht will know he is definitely a great player. Possibly you could even get him on loan in that first season, and I think he'd be a great acquisition into your teams. 3-star skills, medium attacking, medium defensive. He's 5'9" and only 17 years of age, so definitely a great player for your FIFA 15 career modes. If you guys did in fact enjoy this video, definitely like, comment, subscribe for more daily FIFA content.